Okay, so this is a little bit about me. I completed my engineering in 2019, specializing in computer science and diploma in cybersecurity. I have few of the credentials. I have done CEH from EC Council, did some cloud related certificates as well from Microsoft Azure. I'm certified Azure technician and admin. I have done few of the firewall related certificates as well from Fortinet, which is NSE 1 and NSE 2, and vulnerability assessment certificates I also have. Then, more than 5 years of experience I have as a SIM engineer with hands-on experience in SIM. Uh, I have worked on Azure Sentinel, IBM QRadar, Splunk, Wazoo, Logarithm, etc. So these are my experience on which tools I have worked on and with all the technologies, diversified technologies I have worked on. I was nominated for EC Council Hall of Fame in 2022 as well for scoring 92% in CEH V10 exam. And after that, in 2023, I got the scholarship from EC Council for various free courses. Then, after I offer the training on IBM QRadar, SOC Analyst, Rapid 7, Azure Sentinel Incident Analysis, and Deployment. Then, just in a latest trend, I also received the certificate of cybersecurity mentor from EC Council itself. Now the question arises, what makes me suitable to train for SOC analyst? I have hands-on experience as a SIM engineer, as I already said, and SOC analyst L2. I have worked on few of the projects as well, right? Just like finance and banking, which is we can say inside a SOC, we say that this is a bit toughest projects you can handle, the finance and banking, because you get so many alerts and so many investigation you need to follow up, right? Then there are automobile manufacturers, foreign railways, rubber and petroleum industry. Also, I have experience on developing playbooks, SOAR part, right? The automation and sim side we apply. Oh, right. Configure log sources, create and fine tuning policies of email security. I have experience on working email security too, like how phishing and vishing are working, how we can mitigate those, what tools we need in our infrastructure to apply so that we can stop the phishing emails and we can detect all those, right? Manage installation and configuration of log forwarding agents on IBM QRadar, logarithm agents, Microsoft Sentinel agents, right? So these all are the agents, how they are communicating with your tools and how they are communicating with your devices, whatever you have inside your infrastructure. Then I would like to tell you about something a little bit about the course, what exactly we are offering, okay, and what you will get exactly. So about the course, first of all, I would like to tell like this course is focused on L1, L2, and L3 analysts, right? Those who are going to start the work as an L1, those who are already there on the L1 position, but still they want more knowledge and they want to become a strongest investigator as an L2, right? This course is for those as well, and this course is those as well because this is an advanced level. Those who are already L2 and they also want to become an L3, right? So that they can get the admin idea as well, how the admins are handling the exact tool, right? We have a Splunk tool, we will work on Splunk tool, right? Then how they are handling it, the admin side, the complete admin side, right? How the Splunk is exactly working and communicating with your devices, how we can configure the Splunk. Okay, so this is the course outline first. Then we are focusing on the knowledge sharing training and to make ready for the SOC environment. So you will be ready for the SOC environment. Okay, how the people are working in real life and how what type of challenges they are facing as a SOC analyst. Whatever they are L1, L2 or L3, what are the challenges they have as per the level. Okay, then you will learn about defensive side of cybersecurity as well. that what is the defensive side, which is known as backbone of cybersecurity industry, right? The SOC expert course will be an additional advantage to you guys to grow in emerging field of cybersecurity and frame your career as an expert, because we all know uh, that we are going for a defensive side, which we call it as blue teaming in cybersecurity, right? And this is the, you can say, the entry level job which you can get, and you can also get the knowledge about all these things, okay, within the SOC L1 or SOC L2 people, right? Then you can enhance your career, then you can go for other cybersecurity tools and technologies, and you can mold yourself, and you can apply for more L1, L2, L3 SOC manager job roles, right? We will talk about the hierarchy of SOC, okay, L1, L2, L3, which we are already covering, but some more hierarchies is still there inside a SOC. So how we can prepare for those hierarchies and how we can go ahead inside the SOC itself, means the defensive side or the blue teaming, you can say. Then what's covered in the training? The training is filled with the fundamental, then the training is filled with the intermediate courses, means the intermediate knowledge. Then this training is also filled with the labs and the advanced level of SOC analyst. Okay, so first of all, we have security operations center concept. Okay, we will cover all the concepts about the security operations, whatever we have inside this. Hierarchy we will talk about, and why we need SOC in today's era. Okay, then we have fundamental of networking and data communication. Here we will talk about how the data is communicating over the network. Okay, what all the topologies and what all the architecture we are following to make them communicate, okay, and how the internet is working. The fundamental of networkings are OSI model. We will work on OSI model, we will work on TCP IP model, why TCP IP important and why OSI model is important inside fundamental of network and data communication, right? What all the devices we have inside the network, okay, then how they are connected with each other, right? Because once you are going ahead and working on SIM side or EDR side, email security, okay, XDR, MDR, NDR, okay, so you have to get an idea about how exactly our tools are communicating with each other. Okay, once you understand this, that how they are communicating with each other, then you can simply go ahead and check how we can integrate all those modules with each other. Okay, so that will become very easy for you. Now I would like to show some of the a little bit thing about you, just a glimpse. Okay, the more part we will cover in the training, but this is just a glimpse I would like to show you that how exactly we are going to do. Okay, okay, so here on your screen I have command prompt. Okay, I'm using Windows laptop, so that is why I have opened the command prompt, right? So here I will tell you that how the exact communication is happening. So for the communication to know that whether this communication is happening, whether it is establishing the network with my other devices inside a infrastructure or not. So there is a simple command, we can say that ping, okay, 8.8.8.8. Okay. Now this is not a thing that I will only tell you the ping command, how it is working and how to check for the communication. No, now I will tell you the main thing of this ping command, how it is exactly working, right? So this is like ping 8.8.8.8, which means this is a DNS server of Google, right? So 8.8.8.8 is the DNS server of Google. So once you click on it, now here you can see the data. Okay, the data is saying like from a DNS IP, this one 8.8.8, which is a Google DNS IP. Okay, and how much byte it has sent? This is sending 32 byte. Okay, 32 byte of data for all, the same for all. Okay, the four, lines you can see up here, the means 4 times it send the data. Same data it will send 32 bytes each time. Okay, to DNS server 8.8.8.8. Okay, how much time it took for the first time? It took 10 milliseconds. Here you can see. Okay, then for the second time it took 7 milliseconds. Then third time it took 8 milliseconds. Then again 8 milliseconds. Last. Okay, now here it is TTL. This is important for us to know that how much time it is taking to reach our destination, the traffic, not us, the traffic. Okay, so TTL means time to live, time to live, and this is took how much time? 1 second dot 19 milliseconds. So this is like that. This is how we are calculating it. Okay, now you have done ping 8.8.8.8. Now what ping is doing? Ping is basically your ping is sending the data towards Google DNS server. Okay, don't think that this is just a ping. Okay, and we are running the command and this is just communicating. No, the backend is your computer is sending the amount of data. Which amount of data? 32 byte amount of data towards DNS server. Now it is sending which protocol? It is sending TCP data towards your uh, what to say, DNS server, and from there it is collecting the data again, and it is coming around towards your PC. Okay, I am using the PC, so it is coming to your PC. So this is how it is calculating how much time my packets, okay, it is traveling into the packets from my internet, my ISP, then the cloud, then the DNS server, then again from a DNS server, my cloud, ISP, my router, then my PC. Okay, so how much time it took to cover this path? Okay, now here once you go down, ping statics for 8.8, now it will give you the statics, means more data. Packet sent 4. So here you can see 4 packet it sent already. Here you can see received 4. Nothing is missed. Like he this one is sending 4 packets, but every 4 packets you are receiving back. So that means the DNS server of Google is up and running fine, right? Then loss 0 means nothing has been lost. Everything you have received, whatever you have sent, you received already. Okay, approximate round trip in millisecond, this is what it is saying. The same you can see up here, the time, right? So it will give you the statistics as well. Now you will say that I want to check the exact route this ping command follow. Okay, what was the route this ping command follow to send the packet and receive the packet? I can show you that one as well. Okay, so you will run tracer command towards the DNS server. Again, here was a DNS server 8.8.8, and here is also a DNS server 8.8.8.8. Right, now it is showing you where exactly it is going from first. So this is what first one. This is my internet gateway, router gateway, you can say. Okay, so we will talk about gateway in more advanced way inside the training, but a little bit I would like to say the gateway in the sense from your house you have a main gate, right? From that main gate you are going out and coming inside. Okay, so this is like a gateway, same. From your computer, from your router, the internet, my traffic is going out and coming inside. Then it is transferring to the different devices. Okay, so this is my gateway IP. This is not my exact IP, this is my gateway IP. Okay, if it is revealed, then still nobody can do anything, right? So this is my north dynamic, means where this exactly present, not my router or PC, the DNS server, means the location you can say. Okay, the ISP's location. Okay, then you can see that from on this IP it went, then it went to this IP, then bounce on this IP. Okay, then it went to the DNS Google at last. Okay, so this is how you can check the route of the traffic which went and coming inside to your router or the PC, you can say, from which route it went to the ping packets. Okay, so this ping packet follow this route. So you can say, okay, if it is taking more time, then you can run the tracer and you can understand, okay, it is more than 10 or 15 routes it is following, that is why it is taking this much time. This is like 119. Okay, so 119 in the sense, this is a large amount of time which it is taking time to live, right? So this is how you can follow the stream. This is how exactly we are following the stream if we are checking our network inside an infrastructure, right? So this is a bit about the, okay. Then we have module number 3, which is a lab infrastructure and environment setup. Okay, so here we will set up the environment for SIEM, right? And we will work on the communication side of the SIEM. So this is a complete lab setup. So I will tell you that how we are exactly set up the lab in the last. Okay, what all the packages we are installing and how we are exactly working. Then we have module 4, anatomy of cyber attacks and unauthorized access. Here we will work about the UBA and ABA attacks. Okay, the attacker behavior and the user behavior, because this is not a thing that we only attackers are attacking on your system, right? No, this is not a case in cybersecurity. Again, we have to gain the knowledge about the insider threat, which we call it as user behavior, right? Then we have module number 5, which is working on blue teaming vulnerability assessment exercises. Then again, we will go ahead with the practicals here on the module number 6. Okay. Then we will work on module number 7. Here is in the SIM. Okay. So we will work on the Splunk SIM. Okay. I will tell you that which of the SIM we are working on, and the glimpse I will show you. Okay. How exactly we are going ahead and what exactly we are covering in module 7 and module 8. Right. Then module number 9 is totally dependent on solar wind operations. Then module number 10 and 11 is dependent on Splunk as a SIM, part 1 and part 2, where we will focus on L2 analysis, and then we will focus on L3 side, right? The admin part, as I already said in the module number 1, right? Then we will work on module number 12 and 13 simultaneously to understand SOC operations and threat intelligence alongside. The threat intelligence will cover IOCs and IO, means indicator of compromise and indicator of an attack. Okay, what is indicator of compromise? How you can get the data of indicator of compromise? Then how you can get the data about the indicator of an attack? Then how our SIM tool is working exactly on indicator of compromise and indicator of an attack? Okay, so there are few type of communities they have built the SIM tool. If I talk about Splunk, if I talk about SolarWind, Wazoo, then if I talk about Azure, right? So they have built a community. On the basis of that community, if any IOCs get leaked or they have get the data about any of the IOCs or IOA on the basis of MITRE attack, so they are exactly working with the same, right? Then module number 14 will be covered on incident response, which is again for L1, L2, and L3 both, all, right? Not just focus on L1, not just focus on L2 and L3. Focus on all that, how what's all the steps you need to follow while running an investigation inside your SIM tool, or if you are running a complex investigation, then how you can prepare a report as well. The RCA report we call it, root cause analysis, RCA report. Okay, for incident management, or you can say incident response. Both we will cover simultaneously, right? In module number 16, email forensics, we will cover with the help of few of the tools, like we have any.run, then we have MX toolbox. Okay, then we have virus total, right? All these are the tools where we will work on email forensics, right? Then we will work on MITRE attack framework. What exactly MITRE attack framework and how it is associated with the SIM tools, right? And why this one is important in security. Okay, then module number 18 is career guidance. Okay, and we will work on the career guidance part as well. MX toolbox. Okay, so MX toolbox is really important for us. Okay, inside real world SOC operations, or I can say the defensive side or the blue teaming, we are using MX toolbox to identify the domain names and to identify the communication between the emails and the sender and the recipient. Okay, again we are checking for the encryption, okay, authorization and key sharing patterns. Okay, then here, this is just a random email address I have took. Let's see if it is work or not. Okay, here, so it is giving you, this is coming from this host name, this email. Okay, this is the IP from where it is coming exactly. Okay, and it has no DNS record published, right? It has running the test for DMARC record. Okay, DMARC, SPF and DKIM. These are the things which we can check for the SPF for the users, the sender, you can say. DMARC, we also check for the sender whether it is encrypted or not, what type of authorization they are using. And DKIM, we are checking for both the communication, sender and receiver. What is the communication happen from the sender side and what is the communication happen from the recipient side. Okay, whether it is applying the proper encryption or not. Okay, authorization we will check in DMARC and DKIM, right? So here you can see DMARC quarantine reject policy not enabled, means this is, these domains are not taking the policy seriously, and even they have not applied any type of policies on their domain name. Okay, now you will say that who are not applying the policies on their domain name? Google is already applying. You are using Gmail, Google is already applying, right? If you are working in a infrastructure, the designed infrastructure for your organization, then your organization for sure they will apply the quarantine reject policy, right? Because they are using some type of email security tools to detect for defensive side, right? So they should apply the quarantine and reject policy. Okay, but here you can see these policies are not enabled. DMARC policy not enabled. Okay, this means this is not a genuine email. Okay, or the genuine domain from where we are getting this email. Okay, so this is how we can get the data about our domain names, the email domain names basically, right? So this is one of a part which we can do, but this is again a very big investigation we have to run in phishing emails, right? This is not just a small thing, right? Then we have to follow that what are all the trends they are following. So Splunk is a bit complex tool but not hard to learn. Okay, so on the complexity of that particular tool we will work on it, and we will work on the deployment side of the tool. Then we will start installing that tool once we start working on the lab side. Okay, so I would like to tell you one more thing. Okay, so to work on the installation side of this. So this is the packet installer, you can see Splunk Enterprise installer, and this is the packet which I already installed on my system, right? Then it will ask for the few of the checks, then we will check for it, then we will do next, then we will apply for the user's name here. Whatever the username you can apply, no problem. Or but please apply the password for all of those. Once we download the universal forwarder, which is the agent for Splunk Enterprise, okay, so put the same passwords and all for that particular Splunk Enterprise and the agents, right? So it will help you a lot, right? The username and password has been given. Now it will tell you create a shortcut menu. Yes, now it will install it. Now here you can say that it is installing and validating the install. Okay, so this is how we will work on it. And this is not a case that I am only installing on my PC. I will help you guys how to install it, how to get the package for Splunk Enterprise and how to follow the steps which I am following right now.
Like, how does the AI and ML things affect this particular stock analyst positions in future? Like, will it have enough of openings in future, or AI and ML are going to take over? How do you see the market like going forward?
Okay.
And
Okay, yeah, I understood. So, AI and ML are already a part of few of the tools. Okay, just I would like to say NDS, Network Detection and Response, NDR, right? Then we are also having the XDR tools, Extended Detection and Response. So AI and ML are already part of these particular tools, which are helping you to identify the advanced threats, okay, inside your infrastructure or inside anywhere it is going. Okay, so they are learning from there and they are applying in your infrastructure if you have those tools. Okay, for an example, Microsoft Azure Defender or the EDRs, right? Then few of the automation we are already using with the help of SOAR, Security Orchestrator, Incident and Response, Automation and Response. Okay, this is a SOAR where it is helping us as that we can automate those playbooks which are which we already made, right? So it will take a automated reply and it will run a playbook. Okay, on the basis of that playbook or the logic which we have built, it will close that particular alert after the investigation, the proper investigation, it will close automatically. So this is right now the AI and ML we are using. If we are moving ahead, if I talk about the defensive side, then I don't think so that AI will completely hold up cybersecurity, because again, AI and ML, or you can say the robotic side, they also need security. Okay, so right now we have one more module which has been added in the industry, like Microsoft Defender for IoT. Okay, so we are working on IoT as well. The Microsoft is also working with IoT, Internet of the Things, right? So AI can come, there is no doubt, but it will come for cybersecurity help only. Okay, am I clear?
yeah, thanks a lot for
Welcome.
it.
Yeah, Iman sir, you only cover the Splunk only, or there are many tool available in the market? So we are only cover the Splunk only.
So here in this training, the course, we are covering the Splunk, SolarWinds, and Wazoo. Okay. Then my team is also providing the other courses for the other tool, but that is individual, not included in this training.
What about the Azure Sentinel?
Yeah, Azure Sentinel is not the part of this course. If you want to learn Sentinel individually, then you have to take it the individual course.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, which will be focused only on Azure Sentinel, not on SOC, nothing else.
So, are we going to have classes on Saturdays, like
On
same time?
weekends, on weekend,
Okay,
Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 12.
okay, got it.
Okay. And this is the mail address of SIM Intelligence, my mail address, and here you can contact my team as well. Also, they have provided the uh, contact details in chat.
To SOC,
Hmm.
after going through this course, which roles can we apply to? Is it
Which
L1?
roles? Hmm.
Like which roles? Like which of the SOC jobs can we apply to?
So you can apply for the security analyst or SOC analyst, which we say, which is an entry level job. If you are a fresher and you have done this course, okay, so you can apply for the SOC analyst L1, entry level job. Then after that, if you are already an L1 or L2, then you can apply for the senior role as an investigator. Okay, incident response investigator we say. So you can go for that one as well, or you can go for the Splunk admin as well, right? Because we are covering the installation side, implementation side, and deployment side. Apart from this, we are also covering the content developer, right, which will develop a content on a particular tool. So you can apply for that one as well, right? Then again, you can apply for the position as an L3 or L2, SOC analyst L2, SOC analyst L3. Okay, so these are also open positions which you can apply for. Nah, any other question?
No, no, thanks.
Okay, anybody else has any other question for me?
You mentioned just one more. I just
Yes.
wanted to know, like, you said like installation and deployment and everything is covered in the Splunk.
Hmm.
See, is there any coverage of cloud instance integrations kind of things
Hmm.
in that?
Hmm. Okay, so other type of integrations, if I say that we will work on the Windows systems, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope
Mm-hmm.
you all have the Windows systems, right? So we will work on those, how these agents you need to install and how you need to make them communicate with your Splunk tool.
Okay.
Okay. Apart from this, I will tell you how you can configure your device, whatever the device you
Mhm.
can see. This is not about your device. This is about the
Yes,
device
organization.
which is present, normal device,
Yes, okay.
right? So how you will do a configuration on your device side, means Windows device side, which will start sending the logs towards the Splunk tool, and what type of configuration you will do towards the Splunk side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what we will understand about this. And apart from this, I will tell you how you can integrate the other applications with this Splunk tool, how they are communicating basically. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. And we will work on the configuration side as how your Splunk is getting the data, understanding the
Mhm.
data, and fetching the data. Okay.
So Himanshu, for each course, like or for each chapter, we'll be working on a project, like a practical project.
Your voice is not clear.
Yeah, I was asking for each chapter, we'll have a project that we'll work on, right? Like a live project.
Yeah, so live work means the tool which I install here on my system. I will tell you guys that the same thing you have to install on your system. Okay, whatever the things I'm going to tell you, those exact things you will work on your system. Okay, for a practice purposes, right? So this is like I have the same lab and you have the same lab. I have the same configuration, you have the same configuration, right? So there is not a case that I will do a different thing and you will do a different thing. No. Okay, and I will help you in that one as well, right? That you can set up a complete lab and you go ahead with me as well. Okay, whatever I am doing and you will do. Apart from this, after completing this session or during the session, if you face any doubt, right, like lab installation, lab is not working, some error you can see, troubleshooting you need, so I will also help you in that one as well with the live doubts. Okay, and after completing the session, if you encounter any of the problem related to the SIM tools or the investigation, you can contact me and I can help you in that one as well. There is no problem.
Okay.
Hello. Himanshu, for this SOC, do we need any kind of basic programming skills?
No, actually, SOC does not require any type of programming skills. This is the best part of SOC.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Himanshu, I wanted to ask one thing,
Yeah,
that
please.
the interviews will be scheduled from SIM intelligence side, or we'll have to go externally.
Okay, so you can go for both. Sim Intelligence already has the database of an HR. Okay,
Okay,
so they will share your profile with the HR, whatever the database they have. Okay,
okay,
and you can go for those HRs as well, whatever the companies they are. Even you can apply from on your basis as well. So we will help you. The last module, which is module number 18, this is for that only. So we will help on designing the CVs, how to apply, and how we will also share the interview question as well. Okay, related to the SOC. What all the interview questions interviewers ask for L1, this is different questions. Then for L2, these are the different questions, and for L3, these are the different questions. Okay, so we will share all the questions with you, and you can go ahead with that.
okay, okay, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
So the all the details regarding this, like the fee structure and everything, will be shared, or it is available on the site itself.
It is also available on the site, but it is good that there is in the chat. Once you open the chat, okay,
Okay.
so the detail is present. Okay, my team detail is present, so you can communicate
Okay.
with them for related to the fees and all.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you
Okay,
so much. And also
welcome.
one more thing, that how many months course it will be?
As this will be running on weekends, right?
Okay.
And this will take around one month and 10 days.
1 month and 10 days. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Thank you so much.
welcome.
Do you also have like self-paced course for this?
There is no self-paced course for this. But you can contact my team, right? The SIM intelligence team here, it is already given the number, right? So if you need some recorded sessions or the things or the stuff, so you can get those from the team.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be starting from
Sorry.
Next Saturday, or will it be starting from next Saturday or this Sunday, the course?
This Sunday, coming Sunday, it is starting from.
Coming Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, the tomorrow.
Okay, from tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, the exact class will start from tomorrow. Today was just a glimpse session that I wanted to tell you that what exactly we are covering. Okay, and
Mhm.
we are covering this Splunk, Wazoo, okay, and the solar winds. So first of all, we will go for this Splunk because this is a bit complex tool, right? Then we will start working. First, we will understand about the fundamentals. All the fundamentals you guys need as an SOC expert.
Mhm.
Okay. Then we will start installing the lab part. I just show you. Okay. Then we will work on few of the things which are more important in SOC and how you can go ahead for those, right? I talked about IOC, IOA, then how you will get the data about IOC and IOA, how you can prepare a RCA document, how you need to run the investigation, okay, after the installation and once you get the rules, then how you can create the rule inside Splunk, okay, the dashboard, right? Then how you will prepare the report, then how if you are working on rules, right? Then how you can prepare for the diagram. There is a workflow diagram. Okay, then how you need to prepare that workflow diagram if you are going ahead and creating a rule or a dashboard, you can say, right? Then we will start working on advanced investigation, which is also important for L1, L2, and L3 all, right? Then we will go ahead on threat intelligence side. Apart from IOCs and IOA, we will cover that what all the solutions you have for open source which you can apply on your infrastructure. Okay, then you can go ahead with the reporting side as well. Apart from this, we will work on vulnerability management. Okay, how you can counter those vulnerabilities if they are coming inside your infrastructure. Then apart from completing this course, we will work on the career side. The interview questions I will share, you need to prepare those. If you have any doubt, then you can contact me, right? Then I will share the interview experience and how you need to give those and how you can apply those. Okay, if you are not going out with the sim intelligence, then how you need to apply individually. Okay, so all these type of things I will cover. Apart from this, I will also share what all other certificates you need to go ahead after completing the SOC expert. Okay, so full detail I will share with you guys. There is no problem. Do not think that we will share only half of the things and we are not supporting anything after completing this session after one month and 10 days. No, this is not a case. You will get the support after session as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is Splunk Enterprise which we just downloaded. Okay, so this is how we will download, or you can say install, this Splunk Enterprise on our device. This is running on my local device right now. Okay, the same will run on your device as well. Okay, so here you can see that whatever the console I have here, the same console you will get. Okay, this is not a case that some of the features are open for me and not for you. No, this is not a case. Then how you will practice, right? So this here you can see this is a search and reporting part. If I click on it, so search and reporting is basically work on the data and event, right? Data and event in the sense like from where it is getting the data, fetching the data, putting it into index, then you are searching related to this. Then do not think that we are also only working on this Splunk Enterprise Search, how it is working. No, I will also tell the basic side of SPL, the query language which is running on this Splunk, which is only for the Splunk, you can say. Okay, the initial stage of running the SPL query inside this Splunk. So here we will run the SPL query. Right now the indexes are not ready. Okay, so we will make the indexes ready in the class when we will start. Okay, because this is a bit complex problem we have to solve, right? So this is just a glimpse. Search, here we will search for all the events with whatever the events we are getting, and here we can search related to the time zones. Okay, if we need the data for 30 seconds, then we can search data for yesterday, data for previous week and all. So we can go ahead for that. This is not okay, it is storing the data. Okay, then for the analytics side, what all the analytics your Splunk is showing to you, the license part, right? How you can make your Splunk more capable, the metrics, okay? Then what all the components it is using and are they healthy or not? So here you can see it is showing health green. So health is okay. Okay, inside SOC, we are doing one more thing, which is health checkup. Health checkup for all the tools, whatever we have inside our infrastructure. So here you can see for Splunk it is showing health as green. If it is red or warning, then we have to work on few of the components are not working. Okay, then if I go ahead here, then here you can see the indexes. We will work on the indexes. What is indexes now? This is like it is indexing all the data which is coming inside this Splunk from different sources. Just like from firewall it is coming, from Windows machine, from Linux machine. Okay, then it is collecting the complete amount of data, processing it, then sending towards the indexes, and indexes are putting that data into a readable format, or you can say a sequential format, right? For an example, if I can say that the notebook, if we are managing the notebook, then we already written this topic on this page, right? This is what we did in the school, right? So this is the same thing which indexes are doing in Splunk. Okay, and how you are searching those indexes with the help of SPL. So I will help you in that one as well. Okay, then this is a data input from where you can get the idea how we can ingest the data inside our Splunk tool. Okay, so here you can see local event log collection, remote event log collection, files and directory, how to collect the data from files and directory, how to collect the data from local performance monitoring, which means health check, right? So it will give you that particular log from Splunk itself, not from any other device, from Splunk itself. Okay, HTTP event collector, TCP, UDP, okay, Active Directory monitoring, because we also have Active Directories and LDAP systems as well, the services which are running for Active Directory, which are managing the Active Directory. So we can integrate those as well. Okay, so from here data inputs we will set it up, right? Then we have forwarding and receiving. This is again an important part for Splunk. So forwarding and receiving means, forwarding means from high availability agents and universal forwarders, okay, from different devices, and how it will receive the Splunk. So we will create Splunk as a receiver, and the other devices which are there in the infrastructure as in forwarder. Okay, so we will understand what is the use of forwarder and what is the use of receiver here. Okay, if we do not have a receiver, then how it will communicate, that also we will understand. This is a basically a communication side which we will cover after the module 2, then only you will be able to understand. That is why we are covering the fundamental of network and communication, so that you will be able to understand the communication between the devices with your Splunk tool or any other SIM tool, right? So these are the things basically we are going to work on, right? And this is what our console looks alike for Splunk.